Hello, this is the Eggman85, and today I'm going to be teaching you a great card maneuver called the Ego Slip. And I've seen some videos on YouTube of people performing it, but they don't really tell you how to do it. And I don't think it's that well kept a secret because I also learned it online. So I'm going to show you how to do it today. So I made kind of a crappy trick based around this maneuver so that you could, kind of get the gist of what it looks like, what it feels like to be tricked by it. Mwahaha. Okay, so I will show you it. Here we go. So, first I say, okay, you can pick a card, whatever, just any selection method you want. So let's say that it's this one. Doesn't matter if I see it. That's not the point of the trick anyway. So then you can have them, whoops, that was clumsy. So basically you can have them shuffle it all they want. If a spectator knows that move, just stop here. Okay, so here we have this. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this card and I'm just going to slip it right in the deck like that. And for this whole trick I'm going to leave this out here. Well, for some of it anyway. So I'm just going to slide it in a bit, okay? Now watch. Ready for the switch? We just have to go 1, 2. It switched. And you didn't even know it. So this is not your card anymore. The one that was sticking out. Are you sure you kept your eyes on it the whole time? Because it might have snuck away. So if you stare at this deck, we might just be able to coax it out a bit. So I'll just give it a magic wave. That is your card. Not that. Alright, so I'll show you how to do it now. And this is one of those perspective tricks. And it's all based around perspective, so it's really hard. Like, like the snap change, that is all based around perspective. Like, if you were a little high or a little low, you can see that you'll know, I've assumed you've practiced this on at least someone, and they've probably said, oh, I saw the other card or whatever. So it isn't as hard as the snap change in terms of angle, but it still is one of those hard tricks, and this is definitely one of the harder maneuvers that I've learned. So newbies, you shouldn't go any further than this, probably. So here's how it's set up. They pick a card. Okay, so 3 is spades. Doesn't matter. Now here's where it all gets tricky, is this part. You have to make this look really natural because people think you're putting it right in the middle of the deck. So they would think, well, then if you're having such trouble doing it that way, why wouldn't you just make 2 piles, put it in the pile, and cover it like that? So you have to make this look totally natural. So it looks like this. So you have the pack, you can cut it with your thumb. I like to hold it like this and then just let part of it drop into that part of my hand. So here's what you're going to do next. You slide your thumb down a little bit so you can get a grip on that. And then when you're going to put the card in, what you do is this. You have your hand hold it like right here so that it can cover things up. Then as you curl over this, you're going to go on top of the deck. And then this hand, this thumb, is going to push out a card. So it'll look like that. And obviously the card won't go out that far. So in fast motion it'll be like that. And then after you do the switch, and obviously you're going to do that later when your hand's covering it, then when your thumb comes down you just adjust this one and then straighten out the deck. So again, in fast motion it's going to look like this. And this is kind of hard to do because you really want to make sure you get as close to the deck as possible when you put it in, because as you can see, I also pushed out a bunch of cards. That's a big problem that I have with this trick also, is a bunch of cards end up flying out or something. So I like to hold it, if I hold it up higher, I think it helps more to just get one card. And so you just take it and make sure your hand is covering it before you do the push out. And it's all going to be really fast so no one sees it. So just like, I think that was kind of bad. But anyway, you get the gist of it. So if you need any help, you can message me or something. I'll be getting better at this trick. I'll practice it every day because it really is hard. It's not like you can just learn it and then be done with it and know it for a while. It's definitely a more advanced, sleight of hand maneuver. So anyway, I hope this helped. Again, this is the Eggman85, and if you like this trick, please check out my others on www.river.com. Thanks, over and out.